Hey, what's going on, YouTube community? Welcome back to our channel here at Underdeveloped, and we have another video for you. We have a review for the movie Saltburn. Every time we go to a movie theater, we see a display for this movie. So they're obviously trying to give it some rollout, but it's not getting like the big TV ad rollout.
Which is a fucking shame.
We're going to theater, it's all there. Like they have a whole fucking display out for it. So Saltburn is directed by Emerald Fennell. She was pregnant Barbie from Barbie. And also she directed a movie that we reviewed, one of my favorite reviews that we did, which is for Promising Young Woman. This movie is twisted and great. You know what I mean? This is easy one of the highlights of 2023.
Yeah.
I mean, it tackles living things like class. It's like a combination, like Nick said Parasite, I said Talented Mr. Ripley. There's a lot of comparisons to that. Like Oliver Quick is a lot like Ripley's Matt Damon's character in Talented Mr. Ripley. He kind of cons his way into the social circle of this very wealthy dude. Which that movie that was Jude Law, here it's Jacob Elordi. He kind of gets in with his clique and manipulates and lies to keep himself there. Kind of what he does.
Yeah,
because we realized that Barry Keoghan's character, Oliver Quick, is a straight up pathological liar. He lied about his father being dead. He lied about being poor when he had money. His parents are doing well, not rich like him, but well. You know what I mean,
they're doing totally fine.
And he even lied to his parents about being some top scholar. You know what I mean? So when Jacob Elordi's character Felix realized that he's full of shit, he's like, "Get the fuck away from me, dude."
Yeah,
like
as anyone would be.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you're lying about that many things, like, dude, whoa.
Basically, is like this is like not a love story. This is obsession. Like, he's obsessed with this dude. This dude is like Felix's character is the symbol of perfection here. Like, he's tall. You know what I mean? Good looking.
Everyone loves him.
Everyone loves him because he's tall. When you're tall, good looking, and have money, that's pretty much everything. Yeah. So a lot of shallow people, you know what I mean? You know, is gonna first of all, they try to play Barry Keoghan like he's ugly. Like, he's not. Like, Felix, like, Oliver's not ugly at all. I mean, Barry Keoghan kind of looks like a lesbian, a little bit low key, like a butch, like a little bit of a butch.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, but like, you know what I mean. But he's not ugly in the slightest. So I don't know why they try to make it seem like, oh, he's some fucking like weird looking ugly, and he's in shape on top of that. The thing is, Nick has a 6-pack, so I'm like, like he's not like he's not hideous. Like, he's not hideous. I'm trying to play him like.
The thing is, I felt like in this movie, people were just kind of equating that he's poor to him being ugly.
Yeah, I guess, you know what I mean.
I think that's what the vibe.
But standing next to Jacob Elordi, yeah, he does look, because Jacob Elordi is handsome. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tall. Yeah,
he makes most people look worse around him.
It kind of makes you feel sad for humanity, because humanity values like materialism. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he has that, and it's not to get envious about. He comes from wealth. He's handsome. You know what I mean? Like, so all the women's attracted to him. You know what I'm saying? One even tried to get with Barry, when the girls he was messing with tried to get with Barry's character just to fucking get back at him. And once Oliver Quick was like, yeah, he probably won't give a shit. She just left. Women are young. You know what I mean? Like, and they want the hottest, richest guy so they could profile. You know what I mean? But that's when they young and stupid. So, you know, I can't really fault them. You know what I mean? It's what they are what they are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do better. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, Barry has this kind of homoerotic obsession for him. And then we realized that it was also envy. You know, so he love and hates this guy at the same time. Yes. He love, hates, and kind of wants to fuck him at the same time. And Loki, certain scenes where I feel like Felix wants to fuck him too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, definitely.
Like, there was some sexual attraction on both ends there.
There really was.
But it seemed to be emphasized on Oliver's creepiness. Like, he does weird things, like he fucking stuck his dick in his grave when Felix was dead. Yeah. Which was fucking ugh. He fucking drank his fucking sink water, his fucking shaving water.
Yeah, his bath water.
He used bath water. Well, it was over a sink. It's not really his bath water.
That was the bathtub. He climbed into He climbed into the bathtub.
I thought he was looking at the sink. I saw the drain there.
No. Okay. No, it was the bathtub. He climbed into the bathtub, put his face up to it as the water was draining out. And keep in mind, this is right after he saw a scene of him watching Felix masturbate. So Felix's cum is probably in that water somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Ew.
I mean, that's probably in the drain. But still. Yeah, like, so he's drinking up his bath. He's slicking up, like,
he's slurping it up.
Yes, he's slurping up his bath water. He uses aftershave.
He wears his underwear.
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not. He's definitely not. He don't love the guy that way. It's really just obsession. Yeah, like he hates him, loves him, and wants to be him all at once. You know what I mean? It's envy to the umpteenth degree. And the funny thing, Felix could easily be a huge douche, but Felix actually is not that bad of a person. No, he does what you think a person that's young and got it all the world in his grasp, you know what I mean, would do. Fucks a lot of bitches, has a lot of friends, everybody uses him, but overall he's cool and gracious and forgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he still allowed Oliver to have his birthday after he found out he's a complete liar and a fabricator.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He just kicked him out one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, he welcomed him into his home, you know what I mean? Every time when his family would talk shit about him, he's like, yo, chill the fuck out. And he's playing everybody like fiddles because the sister, Venetia, looks at him like a fucking, just a tool, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you're better than the other one or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, you're better than last year's one.
Yeah. Like, it's like looking at him like real elitist. So, you know, he kind of manipulates her, kind of eats her out while she's on the period. That's pretty fucking wild. And finger pops her, and then puts it in her mouth.
Yeah, bring her own period blood in her mouth.
Real intense. Like, there's some real intense psychosexual fucking scenes here.
I swear, this is the most aggressively bisexual movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think LGBT community is gonna eat this the fuck up. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's twisted and it's great. It's good to see them manipulate, because it could have easily went the Miss Ripley route when it involves kind of murder. You know what I mean? But he just really manipulates them and self-destructs them, like systematically fucks them up. Like, he Palpatine these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, he fucking white people, you know what I mean, in like the older days, you know what I mean? Like, this is where he straight up imploded them. Yeah. And so it's like, it's hard to, you know, what he did was horrible. It's kind of like hard to not kind of root for him a little bit, because this is all terrible elitist people that needs to be taken down a peg. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like they view people more as objects anyway, so you can't really be that sad.
Like, I can't be that sympathetic to a certain degree.
I mean, Felix,
there's still people,
the one
so
I probably care about the most, because like,
because he's actually deserve it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at that point, he's ready like disowning him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, kind of like, I don't want nothing to do with you. So
Oliver killed him then because that's when you need to kill him. Yeah, it was his best interest to get him out of the way.
Exactly. He's able to weasel his way to the rest of the family, and that was that. Yeah. But like, yeah, man, it's just like, I think the writing was great, the acting, like Barry Keoghan kills it in this fucking movie. God, yeah. Jacob Elordi did really good too. I like him in that.
Yeah, honestly, the whole cast was good.
The whole cast did great. Like, even Venetia, Alison Oliver, she had a great scene where she kind of just picked Oliver apart. You know what I mean? But then still, and it's some kind of incesty kind of thing going on there, because like, even after he says that his aftershave, they end up making out. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, obviously you have something weird thing for him too. Mm-hmm. You know, it seems like a lot of people are horny for everybody, because even Oliver and Farley has a sex scene.
Yeah, Oliver is the biggest slut in history of cinema.
Yeah, like, I didn't really had it in him, but that's because the facade dropped. You know what I mean? So the revelations were pretty good, even though you could see them coming. It is kind of like, okay, he's even playing the fiddle from the very beginning, like very tactical. Even Palpatine, these niggas.
Their first meeting was staged.
Yeah, he had a fucking he's the one that spiked the bike to make him fucking, you know what I mean, like so he can be the hero and give him his bike. So he straight up Palpatine. He had a hooks in him from day one, having both sides play against each other and having self-destruct. He literally Palpatine these motherfuckers, literally. But this time it's Palpatine for people that really deserves it.
Yeah. A much smaller scale for people who really aren't good anyway.
Yeah. You know, and he did that dance with the song playing. It was groovy. Mm-hmm. It was in tune with the movie was. And it was in tune with the position that Oliver's in now. And it was great. Mm-hmm. It was great. He danced through the house like it. Oh, my God. It was dark, but it was solid.
Yeah. It had some funny moments, too, but it wasn't like a comedy.
No, it's not like Dream Scenario. It was like but it was serious, but it had a lot of comedy moments to be straight up comedy, like a black comedy. This is more of like a drama with comedic elements.
Yes, because some shit happens that's just really funny, but other shit happens that's like so gross. Yeah. This is a very intense movie that gets a lot of emotions out of you, and those are some of the best types of movies out there.
Absolutely.
The more a movie can have like emotional resonance of a person, that's how you know it's great.
Oh yeah, especially with the main character. Mm-hmm. And most of these characters, like, especially when Oliver first visits the estate and people and his family's judging him, like, you feel that shit. Yeah. So when he finally like turns the tables with him, it's like you almost really you're rooting for this guy. You know what I mean?
Almost. Yeah.
And then when he was manipulating fucking Venetia, I was like, hell yeah, fuck her. Mm-hmm. And the mother make it think that other chick was fucking just using her. I was like, hell yeah, fuck her. Hell yeah, I was all for it. They deserve it. Mm-hmm. What he's doing is not the greatest thing in the world, but honestly, these people deserve it, so fuck them. Yeah. If you're going to do it to anyone, you're doing it to people that actually deserve it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know, like, and then, like, it's really taking the rich down a peg, man. You know what I mean? Like, and even in the playing field, you know? Yeah. You know, like, so, like, I kind of, that was kind of like a fact that it kind of has you rooting for this kind of not good person of a character.
Yeah, this fucking scumbag of a human being.
Yeah. He's a very manipulative human being.
Okay, yeah, because he's a monster.
Yeah, Oliver's a monster, but it's like you're still rooting for him because the people that he's like taking off are fucking self-absorbed rich assholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not even sorry for because like, the people he's doing it to, I don't give a fuck. Like fuck them, destroy all of them. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like okay, you know what I mean? Like if Homelander wanted to laser a fucking Ku Klux Klan base, I'm not gonna feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead, nigga. If he wants to bomb a fucking Al Qaeda fucking thing, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, you know, these are not good people. So I was like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you're like, hey, if you're gonna turn your laser on someone, turn your laser on someone that deserves it. You know. But it feels sad at some point too, because the whole family just got like just picked apart, and Felix to me was the one that probably didn't deserve it the most.
Yeah. He really wasn't a bad dude at all.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. Yeah. And I like the switch because his main character, he's like sympathetic, and then he turns it on everyone else, and he becomes the monster. Like that's very unique, you know what I mean? Like so when that switch happened, I felt that, you know what I mean? Not a lot of movies could make you feel so much from one character. You know what I mean? The main character at that, you know what I mean? And having to do terrible shit, and you're still kind of rooting for him is like, you know, like,
because you feel so many things when you watch this movie. Like, Oliver is such a monster. He's just so heinous. But fuck those guys, kind of. Some of them deserve it.
Most of them deserve it. Only one that really deserve is Felix, really. All of them are assholes.
Like, they're assholes, but some of them, I feel like some of them got worse fates than they deserved.
Archie got what he deserved. Venetia.
Well, Farley. Well, nothing really that awful happened to Farley. He just kind of like discommunicated from the family.
Yeah, but he did get his comeuppance. You know. I'm not looking at death as just the end result. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Farley, death was the end result for most of this family.
Yeah, Farley got what he deserved. Venetia probably didn't. You know, even though she wasn't that great of a person, I think killing herself was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, she didn't quite deserve that level of a
Rosamund Pike. I mean.
Yeah, she's the one. She's probably the one I like the least. So fuck.
Yeah, she always play characters I don't like. So it's like, you know what? Fuck you. You know what I mean?
And Richard Grant's
he just kind of died.
He
just kind of died.
Yeah, like years passed, he was able to die of old age.
Yeah,
Barry just waited for him to die.
Yeah, and Felix, he's the only one that I'll say that probably didn't deserve it.
Yeah, Felix really didn't deserve it. Yeah. Oh man. This whole movie is just such a. It's so. Fucking
it's a whirlwind. You're gonna watch it and have a time, man. This movie's gonna make you feel things.
Bruh. There's some movies you should go watch in theaters. This is one of them. Like
for sure.
Go support.
This deserves all the praise.
There have been some good ass movies this year. Go support this one. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting this movie 93.
Bro, that's crazy. You fucking read the number around my head. I swear to God. 93. The perfect score for this movie. It is just so crazy, so out there, and so much. And it's like, and it just invites you into its world, which is lit very weirdly. And it's all 4x3. But it all looks really good.
Yeah, it does. It is 4x3.
Yeah.
It is 4x3. Yeah, it's 4x3, so it really has that film. Yeah, it really has the film, and it's a little bit of grainy because it has a vintage quality to it. Like it's like it was shot on like a Bolex or some shit.
Oh no, this is definitely shot on real film. I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Yeah, I mean, but they could mimic it, but yeah, I feel for this movie they did
between
it.
The light,
it had that classic feel.
Between the way this movie is lit and also the aspect ratio, like the combination of the two, it's like if you didn't shoot on film, you went through a lot of effort.
The set pieces were all great.
Yeah,
you know,
because it's like it's in color, but has the same levels of really heavy shadow that a lot of black and white movies have.
I mean, but a lot of movies these days, especially if they're good cinematography, they have a lot of shadows. Because that's a way to create depth in your
true. But this one has more than most movies would.
Okay,
it does. It's like this one goes very heavy into a lot of shadows, and it's very distinct because not a lot of movies really do that, especially not color movies do that. Yeah.
Okay.
But again. Our official score for this movie is 93. Go support this movie in theaters. Go support good movies in theaters. Every time you want to see a movie, you see a trailer and you like it, go see that movie in the theaters. Please, make sure to like, subscribe button, and we'll see you next time for more movie reviews, more reactions, and just more content.
See you around, guys.